Lil Meech, the son of the Black Mafia family co-founder Demetrius Big Meech Flannery, has made a name for himself in the entertainment business, mostly as an actor, playing his father in the Starz series BMF. Lil Meech has had difficulty winning the respect of the hip-hop community, even if he is becoming more and more well-known and is linked to someone who is very active in the scene. Big Meech is a hip-hop legend for living up to the street kingpin persona that rappers aspire to, not for his rhymes. As a result of his real-life activities, which included founding BMF Entertainment and managing a national drug empire, Big Meech became a legendary figure who was admired for his genuineness and exuberance. On the other hand, Lil Meech has not pursued his father's musical or street career. He chose to pursue acting instead, which has distanced him from the unadulterated sincerity that hip-hop practically demands. He plays a dual role in BMF, which serves to highlight his closeness to his father's legacy while also presenting him as a dramatized representation of it rather than an active member of the culture. Lil Meech profited off his father's notoriety without earning his stripes in the studio or on the streets, contrary to the hip-hop community, which prides itself on realness and street credibility. Fans' accusations that Lil Meech is living off his dad's fame instead of establishing himself have contributed to this perception. Featuring a voicemail from his father from prison, Lil Meech's 2019 single Bad Habits marked a brief foray into hip-hop. But the song never gained much traction, and Lil Meech acknowledged that rap wasn't his vocation. In an interview with All Hip Hop, he described how he tried to come up with words for 8 hours in the studio. This admission, while sincere, has been used against him. The culture tends to demand that people associated with its icons, such as Big Meech, perform well in music or at the very least embody its values. Some see Lil Meech's sudden switch to acting following a botched rap attempt as a sign of insincerity or lack of commitment. Personal and legal troubles that contradict the unspoken hip-hop rule of loyalty and prudence have damaged Lil Meech's reputation. He was arrested in Miami in 2022 for stealing 2 Richard Mille timepieces valued at over $400,000 in a convoluted scheme that involved swapping the timepieces with another jeweler and staging a phony GQ photo shoot. In a culture where keeping it real is valued, the allegations of grand theft in the first degree and scheme to defraud portrayed him as dishonest. Even though he was bonded out, the event helped fuel claims that Lil Meech was fake and careless. In July 2025, an alleged ex-friend accused Lil Meech of snitching on a police stop, claiming that Meech had thrown drugs on him while he slept, resulting in the friend being locked up. Lil Meech's reputation took a severe hit when 50 Cent revealed this accusation by sharing it on Instagram. Being called a snitch is one of the worst accusations in hip-hop since it violates the culture's vow of silence. One of the reasons for Lil Meech's disdain in hip-hop is his conflict with 50 Cent, the executive producer of BMF. Lil Meech was personally chosen to star in BMF by hip-hop mogul 50 Cent, who also mentored him by teaching him acting techniques. However, issues started to get worse when Big Meech teamed up with 50 Cent's longtime rival Rick Ross for a welcome home performance after being released from prison in October 2024. Lil Meech immediately defended his father, explaining in leaked texts how Ross helped Big Meech pay his debts through the next season of BMF. 50 Cent retaliated by threatening to cancel the show or recast Lil Meech. He even went so far as to mock him by claiming that he will be demoted to Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta. Due to this public dispute, Lil Meech has been seen as being disloyal to 50 Cent, who many in the hip-hop community consider to be a mentor who helped launch his career. 50 Cent's assertions that Big Meech is a rat, along with his association with Rick Ross, have only served to distance Lil Meech from the hip-hop community at large. Despite his father's legacy, most people believe Lil Meech lacks street cred and authenticity. Unlike most rappers, he lives a privileged upbringing, filled with childhood memories of flashy lifestyle and making appearances in music videos. Furthermore, Lil Meech's public persona, which is characterized by his extravagant jewelry, high-end apparel, and boasting on social media, has been criticized as performative. People with recognizable identities like Lil Meech are expected by the hip-hop community to continue on or reinvent that tradition in a way that speaks to the culture. Although Lil Meech's enthusiasm in acting is admirable, hip-hop does not reward musical or street-level involvement. A number of factors have contributed to Lil Meech's battle for recognition in hip-hop, including his failure as a rapper, high-profile controversy, a well-publicized dispute with 50 Cent, and his apparent lack of authenticity in the eyes of many due to his father's famous position. He is the son of Big Meech, but he hasn't acquired the stripes necessary to be accepted by the hip-hop scene.